As kids finalize their holiday wish lists and, of course, check them twice, 90% of parents say they'll be toy shopping online this year. That's according to a Toy Association survey of 1,000 U.S. parents. Now, while the convenience of online shopping can be a lifesaver, it may come with some hidden risks if shoppers aren't paying close attention. Joining us now to share some safe toy shopping tips for the holidays is Joan Lawrence from the Toy Association. So, Joan, thanks for being here. What do families need to be aware of when they're shopping for kids in their life this holiday season?
Well, online shopping is the easy button for many busy parents, and it's so attractive. We all want to get what's on our kids' wish list, but it's important to understand how to purchase safe and legitimate toys when you're shopping online. Unfortunately, knockoffs exist on some of those third-party websites, and those products can pose a real safety danger to kids. Responsible companies comply with over 100 different safety standards and tests for toys. Unfortunately, counterfeits and knockoffs may not comply with those same standards, and that's a concern. Here's an example of a popular product that we sometimes see get knocked off online. It's a magnetic putty. It complies with all safety standards, and it's appropriately age graded for ages 8 and up. Its dupes, however, you can't say the same thing. They do not comply with safety standards, and they would not be appropriate for any child. And sometimes it's hard to tell that when you're shopping online.
Well, I'm sure many parents aren't even aware that these counterfeit toys are lurking online. In fact, your survey found that nearly half of parents say they purchased a toy online that they later found out or suspected was fake. So how can parents be sure they're not buying fake toys for their kids this holiday season?
Always important to figure out who the seller is when you're buying online. If it's a known seller or brand, you can feel confident making that purchase. But if you don't know the seller, you're going to need to do some research. Do they have their own website? A responsible company will. You may be able to purchase right from that site, but at least you'll find a list of approved retailers where you can buy. And then whenever you're shopping online, it's important to check some of the details. Are there typos in the listing? Poorly photoshopped images? Are there not a lot of reviews? Is the price too good to be true? All of those can be red flags that you're looking at a counterfeit item.
These are great tips, Joan. Are there any other toy safety tips that families need to keep in mind while shopping?
Well, it sounds simple, but it's worth repeating. It's always important to check the age on the product and match it to the age of the child. That's about how smart a child may be. It's safety guidance, and it's based on the developmental abilities of a child at a given age and the specific features of the toy. So you need to pay attention to it. Toys that are meant for older kids may have small parts or other hazards that just aren't appropriate for those younger kids. And that's why it's so important.
Well, Joan, once those gifts are unwrapped, do you have any tips to ensure the kids are playing safely?
Well, once the gifts are unwrapped, kids want to get to the playing. But here's a tip that you really need to follow. Toys have led the way in having a requirement for when they're electronic products, there's a locking mechanism on that battery compartment. It's really important, though, for adults to remember to relock the battery compartment once they've changed the batteries. Small batteries can pose a serious safety issue if ingested by very young children. So that's one thing. But no matter what the age of your child or where they're playing, it's always important to supervise play, and better yet, even play along with your child. There's no better way to demonstrate how to safely use a toy than that. And it also helps develop lasting memories. And what better way to ensure a happy and safe holiday for everybody?
A lot of great information. Joan, where can we go to learn more?
We have tips like this year-round for safe play at playsafe.org.